we mentioned at the top, big news this week, and I think got a lot of people excited, that Seth Rollins, WWE Superstar, current WWE Heavyweight Champion, is going to announce 24.2. I think this is an absolute win. It's a great move by CrossFit to bring him on board. He has 4.6 million followers on Instagram. He himself, in character, posted a video on Instagram announcing that he was going to make this announcement. And as we mentioned before, Seth has done a ton for CrossFit with Dead Boys Fitness and spreading the word and getting people involved in fitness and teaching them about healthy lifestyles and how you can change your life through CrossFit. And we did a couple years ago, actually, you can find it on our YouTube channel. We did their day with the Dead Boys. They invited us along, and we put a video up about what that was all about. And we heard from people who attended that, this guy saved my life. Like, he got me into a gym, and I'm feeling a lot better. And I think now that he is on the platform along with CrossFit together, if he can just bring in a fraction of his followers to check this out and they can see these elite athletes, maybe they get into it and maybe they walk into an affiliate, and that it just helps amplify the work that he's already been doing. I just think this is an absolute no-brainer home run decision for CrossFit. I give him all the credit in the world for doing it. I
just hope that it starts with Dave announcing. He drops the marker and he goes down to get it on the knee. And Seth comes in with the Seth Rollins stomp and
give the people what they want.
Lays Castro out. He sells the hell out of it. And then Rollins grabs the mic from there. That's exactly what exactly. There'd be an entire contingent of middle-aged men who grew up in the 90s Attitude Era who would just be
all just standing up doing this job,
yeah, throwing the DX up.
Having a hamstring cramp. Yeah. Anyway, Seth was nice enough to join us, and I talked to him about how the whole announcement came about, and how CrossFit has helped him prolong his career as a WWE superstar. All right, Seth, first of all, how did this opportunity come about for you to announce 24.2?
Well, Dave Castro, longtime friend, longtime enemy, called me up. He said, "Hey, we want to do the biggest thing possible for CrossFit for one of these open announcements. Are you interested?" He knows I've been a fan of CrossFit, maybe not his programming all these years, but been a fan of CrossFit, practice it on the regular. And so he asked me if I'd want to do an announcement. I've been to a couple of them in person, but it is my privilege to be announcing 24.2 this week. Very excited to be a part of it.
For those of you who might not have followed your career very closely, you mentioned you've been a fan of CrossFit for a while. I mean, I know that's probably around 10 years now, but how has it helped you not only get the most out of your career in the ring, but also help you prolong it?
Well, it's actually longer than 10 years now. It's been 12, 14 years I've been doing CrossFit now. Yeah, maybe 14, something wild like that. Obviously, when I found CrossFit, I was looking for to better my conditioning. I wasn't expecting to get kind of a full fitness transformation from what I had been doing previously. But the minute I found it, the minute I felt what it was like to run and do pull-ups and push-ups and squats and squat cleans and all that in the same workout, I knew that this was going to be kind of the perfect recipe for what it was going to feel like in the ring and to train for that. And so I dove in head first, fell in love kind of with the paradigm, and it's been great. It's been great. And the nice thing is it's so infinitely adaptable that I've been able to, as I've gotten older now, 14 years, I'm not a young man anymore. I'm approaching 38. I've been able to adapt the programming, still continue to work the movement patterns, gain strength, continue to look good, feel good, and hopefully prolong this career of mine.
We were talking earlier about the stuff that you and Josh have done with Dead Boys Fitness and getting out there and helping people understand, how they can change their lives through CrossFit or just working out in general with the Day with the Dead Boys stuff that you do at major events. And I know you've had people come up and talk to you about the impact that you've had on their lives, but what are the stories that have been shared with you about how fitness has impacted their health and general well-being?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's easy to say just get off the couch and move. It's a lot harder to do, and sometimes when you have people that you look up to or people that you respect who are a good motivation for you to do that, it just helps kind of helps you get going, helps you take that first step. And so that's what Dead Boys Fitness was really all about, was kind of creating a pathway for professional wrestling fans, WWE fans, to dip their toe in the fitness water, so to speak. And so it's been an amazing experience. Joshy G and I have been at it for shoot 5, 6, 7, 8 years now, something wild like that. And yeah, we get a chance to do these Day with the Dead Boys events. We've got one coming up in Philadelphia. I think we'll probably get one a date and time announced soon, but we got one coming up in Philadelphia here before WrestleMania in April. And I mean, just meeting people, and this is not hyperbole. This is not me like trying to make it bigger than it is. But I've had people come up and say that we help save their lives. And that's crazy to me. That's crazy. You know, that's whether it's a mental game that they've learned to play through CrossFit and it's helped them in that regard, or it's literally a physical thing where, you know, they had put on the pounds over the years and it had really taken a toll on their physical health. And now through our fitness program and through us introducing them to fitness, you know, whether they do us religiously or not, doesn't really matter, but they've been able to help themselves to a point where now they get to have a long and meaningful life. And that's you literally can't ask to have a bigger impact. That's really incredible, and I feel extremely humbled that we get the opportunity to help people in that way.
Yeah. What are you hoping to see for 24.2?
God, anything that's works for people over 6 feet tall, man.
Thank you.
Like
thank you.
What are we talking about? We got this is the smallest man workout I've ever seen in my life with these little tiny burpees and these snatches, man. You know, you're a big boy. We're heavy. We're tall. That's a lot. That range of motion over 90 reps. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. We ain't even running the same race, y'all. Come on now. So give me something heavy. Give me something tall. Anything to give us big guys a little break.
I agree. Wall balls, rowing, something like that. I'm in. Barbell.
Please. Please.
Final question. If called for, will you curb stomp Dave Castro?
No, I don't know if it needs to be called for me to stomp Dave. It's been called for many, 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 many years. So we'll see. You just better not get up in my face. You know what I'm saying? Just give me my space. Let me do my thing. All right. If you get in my grill, bad things are gonna happen, Dave. We can be cordial. We can do business, but don't step on me, brother. Don't step on my swag. All right.
All right. I'm secretly hoping he does because I think the entire community would enjoy a good Seth Rollins or Dave Castro curb stomp. Anyway, man, listen, thanks for taking the time. We always love talking to you. I know you got WrestleMania coming up. If people want to, you know, follow that or watch you there, where can they find that? Because that is a huge deal coming up.
It's the biggest WrestleMania of all time. 2 nights in April in Philadelphia. We're going to be at Lincoln Financial Field where the Philadelphia Eagles play. It's going to be a really incredible atmosphere, as WrestleMania always is. But this is it, man. This is WrestleMania 40. We got The Rock back in the fold. He's meddling in my business currently. Not really thrilled about that, but we'll get to that. We'll sort that out when the time's right. But yeah, I mean, you can follow us. We're on USA's Monday, SmackDown Fridays on Fox. I mean, and then you can go to the socials, check all the WWE stuff for all the updates, and my socials as well at WWE Rollins. But yeah, man, I mean, if you're not following it, it's pretty easy to find right now because we are the hottest ticket in town.
Yeah, don't forget Dead Boys Fitness too. You want to check out what those guys are doing because Seth and Josh do some great work in the community. All right, man, we'll let you go. I know you're super busy again. Always a pleasure to talk to you and really looking forward to watching you announce 24.2.
Oh, baby, let's go.
Huge thanks to Seth Rollins for taking the time to do that. That is a busy guy who is always away from home on the road. He's been tremendous to us since I think the first time we got to know him was 2015 when he was here in Santa Clara for WrestleMania, and he stopped by CrossFit HQ and we got to interview him then. And that I think at the time he had like 500,000 Instagram followers. So that's just how much his brand has taken off over the past 9 years. But
well, that was also his right before his WrestleMania moment, right?
Yeah, it was.
That's when he cashed in the Money in the Bank. Yeah. And we got to talk to him, and then you were there in attendance, got to see it. It was amazing.
It was pretty cool. Yeah, when that music started, he came out. We all went, yeah. But look, fantastic dude, quality human being, and as a CrossFit community, we really appreciate what he's doing.